We all love pets. After all, they are cute, protective and quite funny at times. The pets that people love to keep the most are dogs. Some people want cute dogs, some people want guard dogs, and others they want dogs that terrify people, like the pit bulls with the reputation of being the killer dog. The pit bull scares everyone, and with good reason, because when they become aggressive they can attack people and sometimes even the owners themselves. They might even take your life. Check with us the worst pit bull attacks, so, without further ado, let's go. Pit bull and the baby. It is said that pit bulls hate children, even though this has been proven to be just a myth. Pit bulls do attack many children. In the United States, the most frequent victims of pit bulls, they are children, so the breed is prohibited in some states. Here the case was no different. In 2015, a family from North Carolina in the USA dreamed of having a dog at home, and they decided to adopt a dog. They went to a shelter to looking for a dog to adopt. There they fell in love with an adult male pit bull. The shelter ran several temperament tests on the dog, and the dog passed all of them. So the family took the dog home, which was supposed to be a happy ending. It turned out to be a nightmare. The pit bull behaved well for 3 weeks until one day he seriously attacked the 6-year-old boy. The dog was immediately removed from the house, and the foster care shelter was sued. Street attacks. One of the things that dogs most like to do is go for a walk, and pit bulls no exception to the rule. It is very normal to be walking down the street and see a pit bull walking with the owner. But sometimes the walks turn from fun to a nightmare, like this man who was almost attacked by a pit bull while he was running. Warning. The man comes running normally, when the dog simply becomes a beast and escapes the collar, going up to the man. The man even said, "I thought he was going to die, I share." The dog's fame, but the man managed to dodge all the attacks that the pit bull made to him, until he manages to climb the gate and the dog cannot reach him. Then the dog goes after someone else, but the owner manages to catch the dog and prevent him from doing more victims. The man attacked immediately called the police. The police went to talk to the owner, who explained that the dog just escaped the collar, but he was not used to being aggressive. The man had minor injuries on his arms, nothing serious, so the police let it go. But don't think that pit bull attacks on the street are always like this. They get to be scarier. Like this one where a guy is walking 2 pit bulls and suddenly they attack an old man. The man tries to control the 2 dogs, but he doesn't. He succeeds, and the old man doesn't have a chance against the dogs because they are stronger than him. The dogs grab the old man's shoulders and start dragging him, and the old man thought that everything was over, but some people came running to save the old man. They tried to scare the dogs by kicking them and screaming. One even tried to take a hose and put water on the dogs. When they let go and grabbed another man who was there helping, then the owner starts trying to release the dogs. It didn't take long and they let go, trying to attack the other people who were around. The old man was so badly injured that he even painted the floor red. People helped him up and took the old man to the hospital. The dogs were later taken away by the police. Attack on the subway. And then you must be wondering, what? What do you mean a pit bull got on the subway? Yeah, it's not normal to see a dog on a subway, but it happened in New York. And the dog even attacked someone on the subway. Witnesses say that the woman in red told the owner of the pit bull that the dog shouldn't be on the subway, much less sitting in a seat where a person should be, because the person wanted to sit down. But the owner refused to take the dog away, and the woman got angry and pushed the dog. Then the dog got angry and attacked the woman sitting next to her, and didn't want to let go. The owner and the rest of the passengers tried to make the dog let go, but he wouldn't let go and kept squeezing the woman's arm. But luckily the dog let go and the woman attacked didn't have serious injuries. The mayor of the city said it was inadmissible that the dog entered a subway, much less attacked one of the passengers, and that the owner of the dog would be held responsible for what had happened. Pitbull attacks child. And now let's go to a case that happened in Brazil, specifically in Rio de Janeiro, where a pitbull attacked a child in Rio. Well, it seems that pitbulls, they really do it like children. This pitbull attacked a 5-year-old boy when he was walking with his drool on the street. 20-year-old Patrick Dusu didn't think much and went there to fight the dog until he was able to carry him. Patrick threw the boy on top of a car, and then he was the one who suffered, because the dog started to attack him, biting his legs. But in the end he manages to climb on top of the car too. Patrick says he doesn't consider himself a hero, and at the moment he only managed to think about your 2-year-old daughter. After the attack, everyone was taken to the hospital. The boy had injuries in various parts of his body and needed 7 stitches in his neck. Baba only had a bruise on her arm because of the fall, while Patrick was injured a stitch in the hand and had injuries on the legs and arms due to the bites. But everyone is fine. The dog was taken by the fire department and the owner was never identified.